Hi, and welcome back to our Ask Agronomist video series. I am Phil Long, Precision Agronomy Advisor with Latham High-Tech Seeds, and today we have a special guest with us here, our soybean product manager, Matt Moore. So Matt, how are you doing?
Good, Phil. Thanks for having me.
So Matt is from not too far north up in Minnesota, and today we're going to talk a little bit about soybean seed treatments. We're getting close to spring planting, although don't get too excited yet, we still got a few weeks, but we wanted to talk a little bit about soybean seed treatment. So Matt, what is your recommendation, some guidelines on what you tell growers for treating soybeans?
Yeah, I think sometimes seed treatments on soybeans might get overlooked. Sometimes we worry a lot about the seed decisions and some of the other crop input decisions that go into to planting the crop and growing the crop. Seed treatments sometimes get overlooked. So yeah, I'm glad to spend a minute with you talking a little bit about that. I think if nothing else, you might want to look at seed treatments on soybeans as a type of insurance policy, especially now with commodity prices being what they are, pretty lucrative. The price of soybeans on the board or at the local elevator is quite good, right? So you have a real, almost easier chance, if you want to put it that way, of getting a return on your investment on a seed treatment, than maybe in other years when it's lower commodity prices. We do a lot of in-house research. You can look at that stuff on our website. Our Gary Geske, our seed treatment product manager, does an excellent job with some of that stuff. So we got the data to back it up. But yeah, overall, we have a couple of options. As you know, our SoyShield brand of seed treatment options on soybeans, as well as our SoyShield Plus, which could include some products like Vayantis now. And we also have a product called Saltro that's aimed at protecting soybean cyst nematodes.
Yeah, that's a good point. And like Matt mentioned, it seems like I look at a lot of the research, especially on high yield growers. I realize we're not all, we gotta grow for what makes economical sense. But most growers, and especially the high yield guys, are all putting seed treatments on everything from early season because, like you said, they get planted about the same time as corn. So we have that to go up against, and you mentioned Saltro, which is a good point. That is something we deal with every year, it seems like, SDS and SCN and how those two interact. But right. There's also several other, the funguses that impact our seeds early season that we don't always think about them, but to me the two that come to mind are probably Pythium and Phytophthora. And those two are kind of a wet condition situation, which we have at Latham country. It seems like everywhere is wet and cool usually. So we fight those, and Phytophthora can be season long. Mm-hmm. So you mentioned Vayantis, so talk a little bit about how that impacts us.
Yeah, that's an exciting new product for us in our seed treatment lineup. It's a Syngenta product aimed real specifically at those two main disease-causing agents that you mentioned, Pythium and Phytophthora. Really industry-changing type of results. We tested that in-house also last year through Gary's seed treatment trials. So we saw it for ourselves. Big believer in it, and I think Latham is one of the few seed companies out there that have access to that right now. So we're really excited about putting Vayantis on soybeans.
Yeah, that's great news. We're always at Latham's always trying to find the highest quality, the best products to bring to market and for our growers. And Vayantis is definitely in that category. So we're excited about that. And Matt mentioned Gary Geske, he heads up all our seed treatments and making sure that we get the best. And some of his research from last year, I noticed, especially on our top. So if you had a SoyShield Plus with Saltro, had about not quite 4 bushel, I think a 3.7 bushel advantage over untreated. So and that Saltro product, like you mentioned, hits on SDS and SCN. So there's a lot of things there. But tell us a little bit about the products that the SoyShield lineup we have and how that differs in terms of just funguses and insects and what they control.
Yeah, so that's the SoyShield platform. That's kind of our base seed treatment, right? Fungicides going after to protect against those early season seedling diseases that are in the soil. It's kind of, like I say, it's our base package that I would encourage anyone to start with at least that. And if you have some other serious disease problems or nematode problems, history of SDS, things like that, you might want to look at some of those other products we mentioned to add on to what we call the SoyShield Plus suite of products. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think we definitely have one that will fit everybody. Like you mentioned, the SoyShield, the regular SoyShield is great for just, attacking those early season diseases. But really, I like to see the SoyShield Plus. You get that insect control early season if you have any insects as well. But we have something to fit everybody. So if you have any questions about our seed treatments or anything around planting early, please feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call at 1-877-GO-LATHAMS or visit us at our website at lathamseeds.com. We thank Matt for coming today and look forward to the planting season coming up. And thank you for watching this week's Ask the Agronomist.